Hello, my name is Paradon Posri, studying in grade 5/7, number 4.
Hello, my name is Puripat Rodseesen, studying in grade 5/7, number 5.
Today we will give you an education about the problem of children not attending school in Surosak Mantri School.
Chapter 1 Introduction, Background and Importance of the Study. To develop the country to progress to be recognized by many countries, there must be a national or social development, which in this social group will be the group that drives to country to be inherited. Youth is important in the development of the country because children will have to continue to grow into strength or the future of the national school or institution are therefore a place to produce personnel that will develop to country in the future. Therefore, the lecture has lectured the factor of escaping to study and find correct information about the young escape for the benefit of children and the country has developed teaching and learning to be more effective. 2. Objective 2.1 To study the cause of the problem for children another the more form class. 2.2 To study how not attending class affect their learning. 3. Study has progressive school environment affects study inactive. 4. Scope of study 4.1 Location Surosak Mantri School. 4.2 Theme 1 of academic year 2020. 4.3 Student population of Surosak Mantri School is 28 and 67. มัธยม 5/7 student 38 people from the random random 5 explicit benefits. 1. Make it know the direction for the rate of early morning class of children. And 2. Know that not acting class will affect learning.
Chapter 2 Related document. This study and research, the researcher study various material content related to factors affecting the escape behavior of secondary school students by the researcher had find the content which presents detail according to the follow topic. 1. Definition of not attending class. 2. The reason for not attending class. 3. Effect of not attending class. 1. The meaning of escaping. Escaping or skipping classes is not attending the classroom during the hour or period of interaction. There are two types of escaping classes: is to wander in the area of a school or education institution or finding a way to escape from school. 2. Cause of absenteeism. Why children don't like school, run away from school, are not happy in school. It should be a big problem in Thai education in the parent day. In the past perspective, we often blame for escaping from school and going out to school as an unruly child, racy, irresponsible, just wonderless allowed. It is the main problem of behavior of children in 2008. The Child Watch Project Child Watch discovers that the situation and the five major problems of children and you are 1. A child is not happy, does not like going to school. 2. The pregnancy of adolescent girl. 3. Children's present overflowing pleasant place. 4. Office children. 5. Children addicted to mobile internet game. The other is quiet, suspicious that the child is bored of studying very quickly. The school just opened. The children began to free to study. In life that had to be in the fight, they have always been involved with children and yours. The author found that each day at last they will be more and more fight to school children every day according to various sources. High school student wearing student uniform, boy and girl walking, holding hand, holding arm, and pie instead of more student image. So lustful eye of the boy who is trying to harass a female student who is still embarrassed, covering your organ with your hand. There are no less than 2 to 3 pie each day. What happened from the status of Thai society? School is not the answer and interests that prepare to build and nurture Thai children to continue their quality. Teachers take care of children increasing, decreasing, or doing other more important tasks. What the child doing wrong due to excessive cram to lie. The other with, will try to explain the phenomenon of escaping children based on the following research finding. The habit and attitudes of children are unclear. The child does not know that he like what career would you like in the future. Quest metaphysical, lagging the goal and commitment of learning for nothing, so the child study every day. 2. Interaction between teacher and student change knowledge. Teachers are developed to helping to follow up and solve problems. The teacher has taken a step back in his professional take care of children according to their role and duty function that had been define that is teacher book to complete the periods. Admonishing children to study hard behave appropriately. If the punishment is to be punished, it is impossible to do so when wronged and disobedient. It must be a matter of the child and the family handle it out. 3. Teaching process according to the basic education curriculum in 51. Teachers also focus on lectures, emphasize the memory according to a group of book 67 standard subject packed with subject content throughout the day. 7 lessons in a group of content religion and culture, science, job and technology are extremely out of date and outdated, the most lacking of interest. 4. Intense tutoring of students. The warmth of children and their parents want their children to be able to get into famous university. Tutoring almost every day, Saturday and Sunday are not exempt. To learn test taking, technique cuisine, children to not less enjoy and do activity according to their age. They should be but was forced to study according to a subject group with a high GPA grade point average to gain an advantage among other children know that they will go to the university entrance exam and come to look for taking quiz at the cram school better than at school. Some jump and in and some school are already relegate. Skipping from school is too much a reaction against the forces during life system. 5. Offense expect to free yourself some. Make life more relaxed because it away carry the world and need of outer. There are many outer causes of absenteeism, including violence. They was a problem with some teacher, administrator, to stick and so on. The solution was that the school had to have a childy atmosphere, close relationship, inclusive, dare to think outside the box, open the school for the curriculum system to become more connected with external learning with various projects and activities according to their interest. Teacher and parents talk to each other, solve problems and give advice individually. Teach teacher their right, duty, responsibility, and fulfilling consciousness of life, skill, and immunity. Parents should reduce their working time. There are activities to get every day, 20 to 30 minutes of quality time, taking with children the future I dreamed of becoming, strengthening determination, learning to help children with our work, know how to work and be patient away. Hug your child every day. Know the social friend of of all children. Learning problem arising from the child. 1. Intelligence disclosure. The child had a much lower intelligence. They are usually diagnosed at infancy or preschool. The children who intelligence was not much lower than the criterion is usually diagnosed later than when the child begins kindergarten or early elementary school. Abnormal perception now. A child who is deaf or hard of hearing, there will be communication and speaking problem, which is the barrier to learning. Children will have problem with reading and math and may have adjustment problem. 3. Chronic illness. About 1 in 4 to 3 in 5, 3 in 2 in 3 children are sick. Chronic problem with schooling from many factors. For example, exciting diseases can have a direct impact on the brain, such as epilepsy or cerebral palsy, causing subordinate intelligence or pain suffered by disease may influence with shielding, such as hemophilia. Patient frequent bleeding in the joint will limit movement and suffer pain during movement. They do not want to go to school, miss school often, which can lower the expectation of teacher and parent. Some anticonvulsants, for example pentothal, can cause hyperactivity and seduction. Some medication can cause fatigue, such as sensor chemotherapy. 4. Abnormal inhibition state. 5. Late learning. 6. ADHD. 7. Child with a talent. Learning problems that arise outside of the child. 1. Family and social problem. Common family problem is the conflict within the family. Parent separateness, discourage child as neglect, or parent with emotional and psychological problem. As for social problem, such as prostitution, unemployed parent, drug addiction, that problem cause children to lack motivation to learn. 2. Problem at school. Teacher and learning that the inappropriate for children. The religious school curriculum is too intensive. 3. The impact of absenteeism. Children come to school and escape school will have consequences, both direct and indirect, both to the child and the parent. including the nation as well. On parent, when a child is not intending or escaping from school, when parents get to know them, they will cause disappointment and regret the action. Some children have problems and need to invite their parents to meet.
Capital T. Operation Metal. The research is the question research. 1. Population and sample. 2. Research. 3. Information collection. 1. Population and sample. 2067 student population of สุรศักดิ์มนตรี Grade 1 and 6. Simple 38 student for สุรศักดิ์มนตรี Grade 11 Level 2. Paradon of Study July 2020. 3. Method of conducting the student study. 1. Collect information สุรศักดิ์มนตรี School 38 student in มัธยมสุรศักดิ์ 5. 2. Random search 38 student from a simple group. 3. Conduct data collection manually. 4. Education tool. The tool used for data collection in this study. Capital 4. Data analysis research. Table 1 show the results of the analysis of the assignment score of battle acting in not accident of the 38 students at สุรศักดิ์มนตรี School. Add detail below. Table 2 present the results of an assignment for better abstracting the most attended behind of students at the median level.
Chapter 5 Summary, Discussion and Suggestion. From this study on the topic, a study on the problem of students not attending class of สุรศักดิ์มนตรี School, student in มัธยมศึกษา 5/7 in order to find out the causes and effects of not attending classes and to compare which group of people did not attend class and what caused the most in the 2020 academic year. The discussion and recommendation can be summarized as follows. 1. Objective of the study. 2. Study hypothesis. 3. Scope of study. 4. Educational tool. 5. Analyze the data. 6. Summarize the study result and discuss the result. 7. Feedback. 1. Objective of the study. To study the most likely cause of student absenteeism. To study how not attending class affect learning. 2. Study hypothesis. Justice. School environment affects schools in art activity. 3. Scope of study. Renew สุรศักดิ์มนตรี School. Period July 2020 to October 2020. Population and sample 2867 student. Population of school of สุรศักดิ์มนตรี School. Grade 1 to 6. Sample 38 student of สุรศักดิ์มนตรี School มัธยมศึกษา 5/7 3.1 Population and sample group used in the study. Population used in this study 38 study of สุรศักดิ์มนตรี School มัธยมศึกษา 5/7 4. Educational tool used in this study it consisted of one questionnaire on the study of the problem of student not attending class of สุรศักดิ์มนตรี School student มัธยมศึกษา 5/7 level 10 question. 5. Data analysis. In data analysis, the student analyzes the student data on the factor of affecting in the non-attendance of secondary school students by calculating the average at the percentage. 6. Summary of study result. Study result the study of the problem of student not attending class of สุรศักดิ์มนตรี School student in มัธยมศึกษา 5/7 level was at level 2 low quality level. 7. Short suggestion in this study from the study of the students' lack of attendance. 1. Strengthen the role of family in children to give children encouragement and support from their parents. 2. Pay attention to the feeling of the child. If there is a problem to help mentor the child so that the child does not correct it and could hit her absent from class. 7.1 Recommendation for the next student. Study of environmental problems that affect children not attending class. Would like to end the presentation just like this. Thank you.